Higher Self, Diamond, Solar Angel, April 28, 2017. By Christine Preston, with dictation from Lord Michael. Christine, Highlight Workers. Do you know that the Buddhist and Tibetan mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, spelled M-A-N-I, is a call for a transformation of one's existence? However, the words mean sound of silence, diamond in a lotus. It's often recited without the understanding of this meaning. Mani means jewel, or diamond, and Padme, lotus flower. Well, the lotus is usually represented as a chalice for this diamond, just as the Holy Grail of the Arthurian legends was a symbol of a cup containing the light of Christ consciousness, though it has been misinterpreted as the blood of Christ. According to Eastern teachings, the diamond represents a solar angel and is sometimes called Vajra, Sattva. It is the master within, the higher self, as well as your perfect protector, and it is indestructible. According to tradition, this lotus flower has 12 petals. It is my opinion that these petals represent what we have come to know as the soul extensions, or incarnations of the higher self, not successive ones, but the facets of this diamond. As we have seen in previous messages and videos, the monadic presence, called spirit, or I am presence, endows us with identity and consciousness, and this is in the degree that we accept it, or seek it. According to a teaching channeled by the Master Drolkul through Alice Bailey, the monads created 12 souls, with a capital S, as it is in the sense of a higher self and a superconscious mind. God created an infinite number of monads, but the figure of 60,000 million was mentioned. Apparently, the objective of this creation was to experience the world of physicality, not the conditions we descended into, but one of a higher dimension. Then these higher selves, who were celestial and angelic, created 12 extensions of themselves. For each monad the total of soul extensions was therefore 144. This is the soul family. However, not all extensions remain in incarnation at any given time. Some are able to incarnate upon a higher dimension, while their twin flame still is in the lower dimension. Some has passed away and work from the afterlife. It may be from this concept and that figure of 144 that originated the notion of the 144,000 saints in the Book of Revelation. As the Godhead is Father and Mother, the very ancient souls that the higher selves are, reflect and have consolidated the polarity of either Father or Mother, and this is why you hear that a particular archangel has a divine complement, an archeia, and they have consolidated in that relationship. Twin flames sparked off from solar angels to manifest themselves into the dimension which was originally etheric. It was corrupted into a lower vibration, because of an interference, but we are now in a period of reactivation of the connection with our solar angel, or higher self, who is an emissary of the monadic presence. The souls, that we are, were created by our angelic parents with the gift of individuality provided directly by the I Am presence. We are being transformed by mirroring the blueprint of higher consciousness upon the path of ascension. I have received 2 dictations from Archangel Michael on the subject of the higher selves being solar angels. In the first one, received on April 27, I asked, "So, Archangel Michael, the solar angel, or archangel, is the higher self?" "You are solar?" he answered. "Lord Michael, all angels, or archangels are of the sun, are solar, yes. We are emissaries of the I Am presence and distributing consciousness, love, light, warmth and life to the world. It is a platform of life and of evolution, Christine. The angelics do the work of service, and of guardianship to the evolutions of souls. There are souls that, are young and are in the process of evolution. There are old souls in the sense of laggards, and they are defiant of the law. There are more ancient souls that are of the light, and there are angelic souls in incarnation in the process of reawakening. There has been interferences, but we have intervened and placed ourselves in between you, as well as others, and the attackers. The latter had to pass through us, the archangels and ascended ones, and they could not pass, because of the decrees for their judgment. We protect our own and prevent harm to come to them. The celestial forces of higher dimensions always tell the truth and operate in a trustful manner. They are consistent in their approach. They never are critical and always show tolerance and understanding. Christine, this morning, April 28th, Archangel Michael gave me a dictation which was word for word, in order to confirm and expand upon the teachings according to which a relationship is necessary with your higher selves and I Am presence, by prayer, visualizations and meditation, as it activates the manifestation of the personal Merkaba for the ascension. It is a chariot, or vehicle of light, like a stargate, but tetrahedonic, with rotating fields like wheels, that can transport us to a higher dimension. It raises vibrations. It is at the 6th initiation that one becomes an ascended master. The 5th initiation follows quickly after the 4th and is related to detachment except for the care due to our loved ones. The archangels are preparing us with irradiations, as previously stated, and we are being initiated in the process of awareness of the I Am consciousness. I have been informed that we have to ascend higher before we can be reunited with beings, such as the Andromedans of higher dimension, so we can function at the same level. Archangel Michael had said yesterday that I might be able to take a message today. This morning I did the routine of some decrees, and when I had finished, he introduced himself saying, "I am with you always," so I was sure it was him. This is the dictation received today. Lord Michael, first of all, I am Archangel Michael, and I would like to convey my greetings to the lightworkers who are listening to this message that I will be dictating to Christine. The solar angel is indeed an alternative term for the higher self of the lightworker, and most among them are alive today to carry out a mission of light and peace. They are soul extensions, or incarnations of angelic, or archangelic beings, who have a solar nature, as well as other holy and cosmic beings. These souls have incarnated to play a part in the grand scheme of ascension, and this is not what the average human soul is embodied for. The solar angels seek to provide assistance to human evolution and come to provide a balance of light against the darkness of the world, as well as to guide and enlighten the light bearers, and even those souls that do not have the thread to the I Am presence. A solar angel can mitigate the problems a human being encounters in life by occult intervention. By this I mean some action undertaken in the invisible realms in connection with the vehicles the soul uses, and they are the physical, astral, intellectual and etheric vehicles, those 4 lower bodies. When souls emerged from the bosom of the higher self and the latter's twin complement, they did so as flames polarized to each other, which you call twin flames. The twin flames became separated in the age of Lemuria, when a decline occurred and plunged life into the lower dimension gradually. Divided they were in incarnation, but still connected upon the highest realm, the one of these twin flames' birthplace. In incarnation, the son in the image of his father, his higher self, consolidated in the male gender, and his other half, the daughter reflecting her mother, her higher self, consolidated in the female gender. We use these terms, sons and daughters, as well as father and mother in a figurative way. We also call the higher selves parents of the 6 sets of twin flames, But the brothers and sisters are not necessarily in incarnation at the same time, and may have been recalled. Often twin flames live their lives in separation, because the awakening of the angels in human form is a relatively new occurrence, since they have had a number of lives, as well as accumulated karma that needed to be balanced before they could be reunited. Sometimes they ascended and pulled up their partner upon the path of ascension. Sometimes they helped them to carry out their mission upon the physical plane, after having become an ascended master, or lady master. Angelic beings were very involved with life from the beginning, and then there was interference, and as a result of this, chaos. But the divine plan is now unfolding as it should. All is in place and working well for the reversing of the tide of evil and its agendas of deceit. A great spirituality is in the air today. And I want you to know the human race is progressing well despite some appearances. The human angels whose higher selves are solar angels, or other types of celestial, cosmic, or whom you might call ultra-terrestrials as they dwell upon higher dimensions, these human angels with the thread to the I Am presence, have reached a very sacred stage upon the path of the ascension. They are awakening to their inner reality, as well as to their connection with their spiritual parents. There is a complex process involving changes in your DNA, as part of the activation you have experienced, particularly during this last decade, and of what I might term as the descent, or coming closer of not only your spiritual parents, but the entire brotherhood and sisterhood that the spiritual hierarchy is composed of. We call this the spirit of the Great White Brotherhood. This traditional term is in reference to their holiness as the saints clothed in white robes. They are pure in consciousness. Speaking of garments, you have been told a few times that the angels are weaving a wedding garment for the soul as it absorbs light. It is for the integration of higher consciousness. It is a solar garment for the ascension, and for many, the ascension corresponding to the sixth initiation is drawing close. That solar suit has also been compared to a rainbow bridge, and you have been building this bridge between yourselves and your I Am presence by your works of consciousness, your awakening. You are doing this by becoming better persons as the soul, that you are, mirrors the virtues and qualities that are held in your higher self, that solar diamond in the lotus flower of the Eastern tradition. That garment, the solar body for the soul that you are, is the light body descending, and the higher self too, working through you, irradiating you. It is the Antakarana, and paradoxically, also the solar higher self. Now, when the Merkaba comes into form, upon your I Am presence's command, to raise your vibration, as a stargate, it also makes you appear as, if dressed in a luminous wedding garment of revolving light, you then look like a star upon the etheric realm. The allusion to a wedding has been made a few times, because the ascension is about love and a relationship, the most perfect one, and one that is eternal. In this work of consciousness you discover your identity and reality. What is happening is in the nature of a unique alchemy. We are at a great moment witnessing the manifestation of the cosmic Christ, though there is turmoil in the outside world. But within, and due to the personal and macrocosmic stargates, there is the drawing nearer of the higher realm taking place, and there is the joy in the heart of your guardians and mentors, as we are preparing for reunion. We are family. We are one in the interconnectedness of your higher identity. I am with you always, Archangel Michael.